Media in the digital age. So media normally refers to the means of communication that uses unique tools to interconnect people. So the forms of media include radio, television, cellular phones, and internet, such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. However, in the digital age, media can be considered as the medium, the message, and the messenger. So media as the message. Media is considered to be the message itself for those who create and own the rights of content. So the forms of content can be user-generated or professionally produced. User-generated content or UGC is a form of content created and owned by the users of a system. UGC has grown exponentially, especially with the wide internet coverage or easy Wi-Fi access, increased social media participation, and affordable smart devices. So one of the media tools used especially by the millennials to generate content is called blog. So a blog is a combination of two words, web and blog. It works the same way as a pen and paper would, but privacy becomes irrelevant given that a blog post can be seen by anyone online. A person who writes blogs is called a blogger. One of the TV personalities in the Philippines who also does blogging to further express feelings, thoughts, and opinions is Maine Mendoza, also known as Yaya Dub. So, most YouTubers, vloggers, and social media influencers make money based on the number of views they get and on the products they feature in their video blogs. Next is the media as the medium. The medium used refers to the tool or tools used in sending a message from the source to the destination. Traditionally, for example, professionals send messages to the audience, such as a news anchor delivering news on TV. However, with the latest technologies, the so-called social media has become an avenue for information dissemination, even taking over news sites in bringing the latest or up-to-date content. One such example is Twitter. Users of this application can constantly update other Twitter users about a certain topic. In this platform, Twitter users can also share other users' content and discuss any topic with one another. Thus, the media, instead of just being an avenue for delivering messages, is becoming increasingly social, with the audience themselves creating their own content and interacting with one another. Next is the media as the messenger. So the messenger is the one who delivers the message. This is why broadcasters, for example, being the messenger of news, are called media. In the digital space, however, does the media also refer to social network users who create content themselves but are not professional journalists? Hence, although the media can be a message, the medium and the messenger, in the digital age, the demarcation line between them are somewhat blurry. Now, let us move on to evolution of media. The media has transformed itself based on two things. First, how information is presented, and second, how the connection is established. Woodcut printing on cloth or on paper was used the early 15th century. It was in 1436 when Johannes Gutenberg started working on a printing press which used relief printing and a molding system. Now, the modern printing press delivers messages in print such as newspapers, textbook, and magazines. In the 1800s, the telegraph was developed, followed by the telephone, which made the two-way communication possible. Message sending and receiving can now be done both ways simultaneously. At the beginning of the 1900s, broadcasting and recorded media were introduced. Radio and television were used to send sound and video to homes and offices through electromagnetic spectrum or radio waves. Audio or video content can be received depending on the frequency used. Later on, a combination of both audio and video information made the audience's viewing experience more exciting. Films and movies became popular as they catered to larger audiences. As communication devices also evolved and became pervasive, so did information distribution. A photo taken using a smartphone can immediately be uploaded and shared on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Community websites such as OLX.ph, a Philippine counterpart of eBay.com, let its users buy and sell items online. This eliminates the need for going to physical stores. In this line with development, the audience, regardless of their professions, can now interact with one another and are no longer disconnected. News sites can even get news stories, for example, from Twitter or other social media sites. According to Claudine Beaumont, author from The Telegraph, one good example of this happened on January 15, 2009, when dozens of New Yorkers sent tweets about a plane crash in the city. News about the U.S. Airways Flight 1549, which was forced to land in the Hudson River in Manhattan, USA, immediately spread all over the country. All the plane's engine shut down